Welcome back to the Blind YouTubers How-To series. This is episode number 3, covering other apps that you can use for your YouTube videos. Please be sure to listen to episode 1, followed by episode 2, before continuing to this episode. Alright, hello everybody, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing well. And I hope you've been able to find the other 2 parts to the series helpful to you. If you have not listened to the first or second one, I do recommend that you go back and listen to those, because I think that they will help you out, and hopefully you got through using YT Studio, also known as YouTube Studio. That is a very helpful app, especially when you're trying to edit videos. And I think the other thing is that we're lucky that Apple has created a device with such really good accessibility. VoiceOver it's just absolutely amazing how well it works. And if we can just get other app designers to build their app around the accessible, using VoiceOver and VoiceOver working with the app. It's just a matter of putting the right code into the app so that VoiceOver recognizes it. That's really what it comes down to. But either way, I think we need to be really thankful that Apple and, VoiceOver is something that's became very, very accessible for us. So here we are. We're going to be talking about an app. I'm going to name off a few different apps, but I'm going to go over an app that I use quite a bit. So the other apps that I do, name off, if for some reason you're like, hey, will you do a review on this, on this app? Just let me know. I've got no problem going over these apps, but I don't want to go over a bunch of them, step by step. If, no one's ever going to use it, then what's the purpose of doing, a complete review? So at least this way, I'm covering all the bases for being able to, get on YouTube and record. I will tell you that I'm going to be adding an add-on episode to this series for those that, like to record audio and stuff like that. I'm going to be covering Spreaker. Signing up, going to be talking about the different levels for, different accounts. Going to talk about the app, how the app works, and then maybe if that becomes something that, a lot of people start using, maybe I'll get into even doing a review on the app itself. All right. So let's go ahead and get started. If you don't mind, give us a thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button if you've not joined us yet here at the lounge. And also share this with your friends. So for that said, let's get started here. I'm going to open up
videorama.
The app
Double tap
now.
to open.
videoarma. Here it is. So
videorama. Info. Button.
okay. So when you open the app, we're going to look at a couple different things here, okay?
Help. Button. Select a project to edit. 14.2 minutes. Select a project to
Get
edit.
to the very top here.
Select a help. Info.
Okay.
Button.
At the very top, it's going to say info. Then you're going to right click.
Help. Button.
You're going to have help. There's where you can get information about the app, all that stuff.
Select a project to edit.
Then you're going to come where it says select a project
YouTube.
to
Now.
edit.
New from 14.
Okay, now,
select a project to edit.
here's the important part. You need to have your video already recording stuff. This app will let you add stuff to your video. Sound effects, music, stuff like that. All right. So let's go ahead and we're going to right click.
14.2 minutes.
Now that is a video that I did. It's showing the time. Remember what I told you in the first episode. Write down the time of your video so you know which videos are which.
8.14 minutes.
If you keep going down, now these are ones, this is showing me videos that I've already done, right? But if you go down
24.98 minutes.
Let me show you how you can add videos to make a new video altogether, right? So when you start at the top, going down through there, let's just go back to the top. I want to make sure you understand this. So I'm right clicking.
Select a project to edit.
It's going to say select a project to edit. These are projects you've already done inside of videoarma, okay? If you're wanting to add videos, remember how I spoke about in the first episode of this series where I spoke about cutting a video, cutting the beginning of it and cutting the end of it, and then you got to have an app to bring them together? This is that app, okay? If you keep right-flicking past, videos that you might have already edited and stuff through this app.
14.2, 8.14, 24.90, 3.66, 26.7, 13.20, 4.10, 28.7.20, 37, 7.30, 5.7, 5.7, 13.7.6, 7.6, 7.6, 31, 30.6, 7, 10, 3, 11, 9, 9,
These are all videos that I've done through this app.
2, 3, 4, 1.6, 4.3, 5.37
Down
minutes.
at the bottom, you can kind of jump to the bottom if you don't want to go through all your videos.
We've updated our privacy policy. Portrait 9x16, square,
now,
landscape 16x9, button.
You're
Pick
going
a
to
project
see
size
when
to
you
get
start
started.
left flicking from the bottom, it's going to
5.30.
say,
Pick a project size to get started.
you're going to see where it says pick a project size to get started. The best, at least what I've came to notice and people's told me,
Landscape 16x9, button.
is the landscape 16 by 9. Okay. You'll double tap that.
Landscape, import media.
Okay. Now we're at the import media. This is where you're going to see all the videos that you've saved on your phone. You're going to need to know the time of the video or videos that you're wanting to put together. Okay. So let's go ahead and right click.
Cancel, button.
You're going to see cancel.
Next, button.
Next.
0.22.
There's 0.22.
4.27.
4.27.
13.43.
13.43. So what you do, let's just say that you did have two different videos you're wanting to put together. You're going to have to write down the time of the videos and then determine, okay, which video do I want to be at the first part of my video? And then kind of write that down on a list, make it your first one. And then you'll come in here, you'll find that video. And then when you get to the one that you want to be the first part of your video, you're going to double tap on it. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep right flicking. I'm going to add my intro to my videos first. So I'm going to right flick.
0.8.
Right here we got, that's my intro.
0.10.
That's my outro. Now let me show you what I'm going to do.
0.8.
I'm going to left flick back to the first 0.8, 8 seconds here. I'm going to double tap that.
0.8.
Okay. Now I'm going to go back and left flick more.
13, 14, 4, 20, 0, 22.
This first one here, the 0.22, that is an example video that I did when I was showing you on the first part of this series. I'm going to double tap that one to play after my intro.
0.22.
Now, it's not going to tell you that you've selected them, but you have. You just got to trust your phone. Or, well, trust that you know you double tapped it. Okay? Now, I want the outro to play after that. So, I'm going to right flick.
4, 13, 4, 0, 8.
There's that intro, 8 seconds.
0, 10.
There's my outro, 10 seconds. I'm going to double tap it.
0, 10.
Now, I'm going to left flick.
0, 13, 4, 0. Next. Cancel. Next.
To the
button.
next button. and double tap it.
Importing.
Give
Import
it a
media.
minute. It'll say importing, and then when it's done importing, you're going to see if you start
Projects.
the top
Button.
left part of your screen.
Projects.
Okay.
Button.
You'll see where it says
Okay.
projects.
Share. Button.
Right flick. You'll see okay, share. Don't tap that yet.
00.0.
The 00.0. Don't worry
Big
about
play
that.
icon. Button.
Then you're going to see the play button. To the left of the play button, if you left flick,
00.0.
that is where the video's at in playback. Right? So you really got to worry about that. Right flick,
Big play icon. Button.
and here's where it's gonna play the intro, and then it's gonna go on to the video. Let me show you.
Maximize. Button.
Hello, everyone. This is John.
09
from the Lounge
button.
Doing a
11.7.
podcast. See,
On
there's
how
a
to
time.
14.5. Button. Maximize icon. ADD new clip. ADD text. ADD. Maxim. Button. Big play icon.
I paused it for a minute. Okay, it's just going to say button, but
YouTube.
that's
Now.
your pause button.
Maximize icon. Big
Okay?
play icon. Button.
Now, as you see, my intro played first, and then it went to the video that I did on the first part of this series.
20.5.
Right now, if I left flick to the left of the play button, it's showing me where we're at in the video. Now, I've never messed with the time much to try to go back. You got to kind of get good at this because some of the things are kind of tricky. I don't know if you can double tap
20.5.
that.
2.
No, it don't.
Big play icon.
It don't
20.
let you.
Okay. Share.
I thought maybe we
20.5.
could double tap
20.5.
it, but that doesn't do anything.
Big
What
play
I am
icon.
going to show
Button.
you is this. Let's say we do want to add music. While your video's playing, you need your video to be playing for you to be able to add something into it. Because as it's playing, we're going to go down to the bottom of the screen and you're going to see some different options here. And I'm going to show you.
Maximize
real quick.
icon.
And
Button.
the more you do it, the better you'll get at it. You got to kind of be quick.
Big play. Maximize icon. Button.
But let me show
Big play
you.
icon.
Hit play.
Button.
Now testing the camera. My finger down. As
Video.
I'm showing others how to use
Video.
the camera on their iPhone.
Button. ADD new clip. Button.
Now.
ADD text. Image.
Right here.
Voice. Video FX. Voice.
Okay, so this video is not very long, but if I want to add music, I'm going to add music right when that video starts. So let's play the video again.
Rewind icon.
Because I
Button.
wasn't quick
40.1. Rewind. Maximize. Rewind icon.
Okay, now, as soon as it starts,
Video. Video. Video effect. Sound effect. Music.
hello everyone,
Right
this
there,
is
I'm
John.
gonna
Double tap
music.
music.
ADD music.
Now, let me stop here a second. Like I said, you got to get used to the layout of this. The buttons, while the video is playing, you're going to find them options at the very bottom of your screen. They're kind of small, so you kind of use your tip of your finger, go down, run your finger down your screen, and you'll hear them different options, okay? There's add effects, sounds, music, right? I did music.
Cancel. ADD. Cancel. ADD music.
See, there's the add music. It says it at the top.
Cancel.
I'm going to
Button.
right click.
Starter. Button.
Now, there's different categories that it gives you. There's starter,
Uplifting. Button.
uplifting,
Family. Button.
family,
Drama. Button.
drama,
Action. Button.
action,
iTunes library. Button.
iTunes library. If you've got music on your iTunes library, you can do that as well. But that takes us back to me telling you in the first how-to that we did, be careful on what you play, what kind of music, all right? Make sure it's not copyright protected.
Happy dance.
You can review these as well.
Plus icon.
Let
Button.
me show you.
Happy dance.
As you're
iTunes.
right
Happy
clicking,
dance.
you'll hear the name of the song.
Plus icon.
And
Button.
then you right click again, you'll hear the plus icon. That's to add that song. If you want to preview it, you double tap on the name.
Happy dance.
See, it says happy dance. I'm going to double tap it.
Selected. Happy dance.
See?
Selected. Happy dance.
I went ahead and paused it. That lets you review it.
Plus icon.
So you right
Epic opening.
click till you get the one
Plus
you
icon.
want.
Thrill. Selected. Thrill. Selected.
So we're going to add that.
Thrill. Plus icon.
I'm going to hit
Button.
the plus icon.
Project.
Now,
Button.
you're going to find that halfway down the screen, you're going to see where it says
Music. 100%. Adjustable.
closer to the bottom of the screen.
Swipe up or down with
it'll
one
say
finger to adjust the value.
100%. That's the volume of the music. You want to lower that
90%, 80%, 70,
I always
60,
put it
50%,
down
40%, 30%,
to about 30%. And then
29. Done. Button.
you left flick and hit done.
Projects.
Now
Button.
it's added the music where you had stopped the video.
Big play icon. Button.
Now watch. I'm from the lounge doing a podcast on how to record doing it yourself being visually impaired. We are now testing the camera as I'm showing others how to use
Now
you see the camera on their iPhone.
Music.
The music got added in. Now, there are other options you can do. Let's look at the bottom here.
Video effects.
You have video effects,
Sound effects.
sound effects,
Music.
overlays, filters. I have not really messed with the filters much
Overlays.
or the overlays.
Music. Sound effect. Video
I will
effects.
tell you,
Voice. Image.
you
Voice.
can also add voice. Maybe you got a video where you're not talking, you're doing something, and like for example, say maybe you're cooking, right? And you're not talking while you're actually doing the cooking. You could actually do all the cooking.
Messenger. Now.
then
Video
come
effects.
back
Voice.
and add your voice into the video explaining what you're doing. It's another way you could actually do a how-to with cooking or whatever, as long as you know where you're at in the video. That's up to you. But there is a voice option.
Image.
There's image option that's not very accessible. I don't mess with that.
ADD text.
And then there's text. That's also not that accessible either. Okay. But you might be able to mess with it. It might work for you. You got to play around with this app, but you will have fun with it. And I think it will give you a bit of a feeling of freedom with your videos. It kind of lets you, add stuff to your video and all that, right? There's different effects with the video effects like fire, stuff like that. Hearts, where it's got like hearts falling down the screen. There's different effects in there you just have to look at. Again, this is just more about just getting used to the app. The more you use it, the better you'll get. Maybe the way that you add your music or effects is a little different from how I do it. The way I do it is as soon as, I play the video, as soon as I hear a spot where I want to add an effect, I go ahead and hit the button. I guess you could actually pause too. Just hit the pause button, and that would probably make it easier. Let's test that
button.
just to see. On how
Music. Big play icon. Button.
Well, I did realize though, once you play it, if you're wanting to get to the pause button, on how to
Maximize icon. Button.
See, doing it yourself.
Big play icon.
Now I paused it that way because if you left flick after you hit play, it'll stop because it's going to where you had added something previously, and it thinks you're wanting to edit that spot. So anyway, I paused it.
Maximize icon. Button.
Let's see if I can add right there.
Voice.
Okay, so there's voice.
Video. Voice.
Let's
Video effects.
do video effects so I can show that to you. Okay,
ADD video effects. Cancel. Button.
Now, same thing here. You got some categories.
Choose a video effect below to starter. Button.
You got starter,
Explosions.
explosions,
Button. Magic spells.
magic
Button.
spells,
Confetti rain. Download icon. Confetti rain.
That's the different categories. So under
Magic explosion. Starter. Button.
Under starter.
Explosion. Magic confetti rain.
You have confetti rain.
Download icon. Button.
Same idea. It's going to give you the preview, and then you right click. And if it's not on your phone, instead of it saying plus icon, it'll say download. So I can download
0% down. ADD video FX. Cancel. ADD video FX. Cancel. Choose a starter. Explode. Magic confetti rain. Plus icon. Button.
See, now it says plus icon. It wasn't downloaded.
Rain.
Rain.
Plus icon. Button. Snow.
Snow.
Download icon. But electric roll.
Electric roll.
Plus icon. Electric sphere.
Electric sphere.
Plus icon. Electric burst.
Electric burst.
Download icon. Ground crack.
Ground crack.
Plus icon. Fire.
Fire.
Plus icon. Hearts.
Hearts.
Plus icon. Petals rain.
Petals rain, which is like petals raining down.
Plus icon. Balloons.
Balloons.
Download sparks.
Sparks.
Plus icon. Blood splitter.
What?
Words. Blood splitter. Blood split. Characters. Cap B. Cap L. Cap O. Cap O. Cap D.
Blood splitter.
Delta.
I don't know what that does, but.
Plus icon. Plus icon. Blood splitter.
So
plus icon.
let's just say
sparks.
we want to do sparks.
Plus icon. Button.
I'll hit the plus icon. Now,
Projects.
remember
Button.
how I told you when you add sounds or music, it gives you it near the bottom
50%. Adjustable.
that
Swipe up or
volume
down with one finger to
percentage?
adjust the value.
Instead of volume,
Exposure.
this is the exposure, like how much of the effect you want it to show.
50%. Adjustable.
50% all the way
Swipe
up
up
to
or down with one
100.
finger to adjust the value.
And it doesn't stay there the whole time. It just does it for a few seconds and it goes away. Let me show you.
60%.
I'm gonna
70%.
go up to
80%.
80,
90%.
90. Let's do
100%.
100%. 100% on the sparks.
Exposure. Done.
And then we
Button.
hit done.
Done. Projects.
Now,
Button.
usually you can hear some of these too.
Big play icon. Button.
Listen carefully. Being visually impaired, we are now testing the camera as I'm showing others
button.
how to use.
Big play icon.
Okay, so it didn't make no sounds on that one. Let's do another effect,
Video effect.
just to give you an idea
Video
of how
effect.
easy it is.
Video effects.
So we have video
Voice.
effects.
Video effects.
We're going to add more video effects.
ADD
Let's-
video. Cancel.
let's do
Choose a
something
video.
different.
Starter.
Let's
Explosions.
do-
Magic spells. Button. Confetti rain. Magic explosions. Button.
Let's do an explosion.
Explosions.
Let's go under explosion.
Magic dusty plus icon. Dusty explosion.
You have dusty
Plus
explosion.
icon. Gasoline explosion 1.
Gasoline explosion.
Plus icon. Gasoline explosion 2.
Gasoline explosion
Plus icon.
2.
Plasma explosion.
Plasma
Plus
explosion.
icon. Aerial explosion.
Aerial
Plus
explosion.
icon. Wildfire explosion.
Wildfire explosion.
Plus icon. Mushroom explosion.
Mushroom explosion.
Download icon. Fiery explosion.
Let's download
icon.
that one. We'll do that
0% downloading. ADD video FX. Aerial explosion. Plus icon. Wildfire explosion. Plus icon. Mushroom explosion. Plus icon. Mushroom explosion. Selected. Mushroom explosion. Plus icon.
Now
Selected.
see, it makes a-
Selected. Mushroom. Plus icon. Fiery explosion. Plus icon.
Let's
Button.
add the mushroom explosion.
Projects.
Now,
50%.
let's give
6,
that
7,
one
80, 90, 100%.
100%.
Exposure. Done. Button.
Hit done. Let's hit play.
Big play icon. Button.
Camera on their iPhone. See there? I did it.
Button.
So
Big play icon.
what you can do is anytime you want to add something, instead of just trying to catch it and hitting the effect or the different one you want to do, just pause it and then go down and do it. I'm going to add
Video.
some,
Voice. Image.
I'm going to
Voice.
add voice to it.
Voice.
Now, let me show you what you can do with
ADD
voice.
voiceover. Cancel. Done. Dim. Tap to record. Mic icon. 0. 0. Mic
Okay.
icon. Tap to record.
You tap to record. So we'll do this.
Tap to record.
This was an example showing how to add voice to your video using videoarma.
Mic icon. Tap to record. Mic icon. 0. Mic icon. Button.
Oh, I didn't hit the button.
Tap to
Sorry,
record.
guys.
Mic icon. Button.
You got to hit the mic button.
Pause icon.
This is a test showing how to record voice into your videos on videoarma.
03. Pause icon. Button. 03.0. 03.
Okay.
Restart icon. Tap to restart.
Now, you can
Restart
either
icon.
restart-
03. 03. Restart. Tap to restart. Done. Button. Cancel.
Or
Done.
you can hit
Button.
done.
Tap to restart icon. 03.
If you want to hear what you
03.0.
did,
Restart 03.0.
Double tap on where it shows the time.
03.0. 03. Restart icon. Tap to
No,
restart.
it didn't let me
Done.
do it that
Button.
way. So,
Cancel. ADD voice.
okay.
Cancel. Done.
You hit
Button.
done. I'm sorry. It's
Projects.
something kind of new.
Button.
I never did much voice, so I just wanted to try to show you while we already had it there.
Sound. Voice.
Now,
100%. Adjustable.
you can adjust the volume.
Swipe up or down
I
with
got
one
it
finger to adjust the value.
100%.
100.
Just like you do on sound effects or video or any of that, you got the thing near the bottom of the screen that lets you adjust.
Done.
Okay?
Button.
We'll hit done.
ADD new clip.
Now let's
Big
hit
play
play.
icon. Button.
And see if we can hear my voice. This is a test showing how. Now, the reason it cut off was because the video ended. That's everything you want to make sure is when you're doing
Rewind
this.
icon. Button.
Make sure where you're at with your video and all that. Now, when you're done, like I said, you're going to need to play with this, practice a little.
Voice.
But when you're done, you're going to left click
VFX.
until you get
VFX.
all
Music.
the way
13. OK. Projects. OK.
to the
Share.
OK
Button.
share. One more thing I want to show you before we hit that button. Let's say that you added music and you didn't want it. What do? No fear.
13.1.
You're going to right click. Okay.
Music.
Go
VF.
all
VF.
the
Voice.
way
Big.
past.
Max. AD.
Get
Image.
all
Voice.
the way
Video.
to the
Sound.
bottom.
Music. Overlays. Filters. Filters.
When you're at
Filters.
the very bottom, you'll hear it say filters and start left click.
Overlays. Music. Sound effects. Video effect. Voice. Image. ADD text. ADD new clip. Button. Maximize icon. Button.
Now to the left of that maximize,
Big play icon. Button.
you have play.
Voice.
Go left again. It says voice because that's the last thing that I did. It puts it in like a list. The last thing you do will be at the bottom of that list. So
Big play icon.
just to the left
Button.
of the big play icon button
Voice.
is your list. Voice,
VFX.
left click again. That was a video effect. Remember we did the burst?
VFX.
I did another video effect. Remember we did two of them, but the first one didn't make no sound or nothing, so we added another one. Remember? I'm gonna left click.
Music.
Left click again. There's the music. Double tap it.
Music.
Doesn't say anything, but now right click.
VFX. VFX. Voice. Maximize. Music. ADD new clip. Done. Button. 29. 30%. Volume. Button.
See, there it
30%.
is.
29. 30%. Adjustable.
It's at that 30%.
Swipe up
where
or down
your
with one finger to
volume
adjust
is.
the value.
I adjusted when I added the music.
Volume. Button.
But if I right click,
Trim and fade. Button. Remove. Button.
you'll see remove. Double tap it.
Remove. Projects.
There
Button.
you go. The music is gone.
Big play
Now,
icon. Voice. VFX.
let's
VFX.
go
20.
up here.
Okay. Project. Okay. 20.4. VFX. VFX. Voice. Big play icon. Button.
Hit play. Now watch, there will be no music. This is a test showing how. Well, it
Maximize icon. Rewind icon.
Let's
Button.
restart the video. Here's the beginning of the video right here. Hello, everyone. This is John from the Lounge doing a podcast on how to record doing it yourself. If you remember, I had music there.
We are now
That took it
testing
away.
the camera,
Okay, so
as I'm showing
Button.
others.
Voice.
now that I've covered that, showed you how to remove things, how to add things. Let's get back to where I said, and you're going to left click
VFX. VFX. 20. Okay. Share.
to the
Button.
OK share. Double tap. Now it's
Resolution
going to
and
give you
FPS.
some options. Okay. Now this is where the buttons are not labeled so well. And that is where I come in saving the day. Because you start at the top.
7:56
Take
p.m.
your
Status bar
finger,
item. Resolution
get
and
to the
FPS.
top of the screen, top left-hand side.
Resolution and FPS.
It'll say resolutions. Resolution.
Back. Button.
Right click. You got back.
Very low 360p. Button.
Very low. This is the quality. You don't want it to be very low.
Low 480p.
Right click.
Button.
Another. See, it's different options you can choose on the quality of the video.
Medium 720p. Button.
720p.
High 1080p. Button.
High 1080p.
Selected. 30 FPS. Button.
30 FPS. That's usually what I keep it at. Or you can right click
60
again
FPS.
to
Button.
60 if you want.
Save. Button. 60 F. Selected. 30 FPS.
We're going to leave it on the
button.
30. Now,
60
let me show
FPS.
you something.
Button.
To the right of where it says 60.
Select
okay?
60 FPS. Button. Words. 60.
60
FPS.
FPS. When you right click,
Save. Button.
you're not going to hear it say that. It's not going to say save. VoiceOver will not say that. Okay? But you can label the button. I'm going to go ahead and show you how. Even though I have this button labeled, I'm going to go ahead and show you how to label it. Right now, it just says save. Let's make it say save video. You're going to take 2 fingers and you're going to do a double tap hold. So on that second tap, keep your fingers on it. I want you to listen to this very carefully, okay? I want to make sure you can hear it. All right. Very good, very good. Okay. And hopefully my audio is not too loud, guys. All right, so
60,
I'm going to make sure I'm on it. I'm going to double tap hold with 2 fingers.
Alert. Text field is editing. Save. Button. Cancel. Clear text. Text field. Label element.
It's going to say label element, at the top of the screen. Right click.
Text field is editing. Save. Word mode. Insertion
save,
point at start.
So I'm going to make sure I
Insertion
get to
point
the
at
end
end.
of it. I'm going to double tap. Let's just
delete
it all out.
V,
that way
delete
I know
A,
I'm putting
delete
it in
S,
fresh here.
delete.
You won't have to do that. There won't be nothing in yours. It won't say anything. You can have it say whatever, but make sure whatever you title it as, you know that's to save your video. I'm going to put in save video.
D S S A C V V E D space delete D E
Save
space B V V J U I
video.
D E E O O.
Okay.
Label element. Text field. Clear text.
Right,
Cancel.
Right
button.
click.
Save. Button.
To where it says save. Now.
videorama. Resolution and FPS.
Let's look and see what it did.
Resolution and back.
Right
Very low.
clicking.
Low 400. Medium. High 1000. Selected. 60 F. YouTube. Save video. 60 F.
Now,
Select.
if you
60
notice,
FPS.
to the
button.
right of the 60 FPS,
Save video. Button.
it now says save video. You're going to double tap that. So let's go ahead and double tap.
Saving video. Resolution and FPS.
Now, I'm going to show you something that is unfortunate, but because of this part of it not being accessible, it doesn't read and say if it's done compiling. So, did you hear that bloop? That meant the screen refreshed. That's the only notification you're going to get. And if you're not paying attention, you're not going to know if it's done or not. But here's the way that you can find out. When that's done, you should be able to minimize this app by just
videorama.
Just don't close it. Don't go to where, you can completely close out the app, but just put your finger at the bottom of the iPhone. Well, if you got an older phone, just hit the home button. Okay? Bring up your camera. So,
Dog. Phone. 75. Page 4 of 5. Page 2 of 5. Mail. Calendar. Photo. Camera.
go to camera.
Record video. Photo and video viewer.
Photo and video.
Back button.
Photo and video viewer.
Play video. 40 seconds. 7:59 p.m.
Video for 40 seconds.
Actions available.
And it even said
All
the
photos.
time, right?
Video. 40 seconds. 7:59 p.m.
7:59.
Actions
You'll know
available.
if that's the video you just did, right? Unfortunately, there's no way around knowing when the video's done compiling with that app. I wish there was. If you want to help out on that, contact the developer and suggest that they work on the accessibility of it. And they probably will, because I've sent them a letter as well. The more people that do it, the more they'll really consider it. But you know what?
All
Review
photos.
the video under your
Video.
camera.
40 seconds.
So let's just
Play video.
review it.
Button. Play video. Video. 40 seconds.
There it is.
7:59 p.m.
Hello, everyone. This is John from the Lounge doing a podcast
Now we should hear
on
an
how to
explosion here
record
shortly.
doing it yourself, being visually impaired. We are now testing the camera as I'm showing others how to use on their iPhone. Okay.
Camera.
So, now you're done. That's it. Now you can take that video and upload it to YouTube. The cool thing is this. Let's say that you go ahead, you edit the video with the videoarma, and then you don't upload it. You decide, you know what, I'm going to add this other thing to it. You can make another video, then go to your videoarma and start fresh just the way I showed you and add the videos together. I think it's a good app. I mean, probably on a rating of 1 to 10, I'd give it probably a 7 or 8. Can't make it perfect because there are some things just not accessible. But if you've got patience and if you practice with it, you will get good with it. I'm not a pro. I'm not perfect at it, with it at all, but I know how to use it. Okay? So hopefully this app will do you some good. Hopefully you found some value out of this podcast, out of this entire series. I've been wanting to do this for a while, and here I am finally doing it. Now, before I go, we're going to talk about extra apps that you can use. Now, you're going to have to just play around with these other apps. If it's something you're like, man, I want to know more about that. Can I use that? Just ask me. And if it's something that I know how to use, I'll do a review for you. And I'll show you how to go through it to kind of make it easier for you. I mean, after all, those of us that are visually impaired, we got to kind of stick together on YouTube and help each other out. There's a few YouTubers out there that are visually impaired. I tried reaching out to, but they're way, way, way above me on the scale. So they don't talk to me, but that's okay. They're doing their thing. They're happy, and that's all right.
Page 2 of 5.
So
adjustable.
Let's go
Page 3 of 5.
My phone here, and I'm just going to flick. I got a lot of different stuff on my phone, so I can't remember what all I do got.
iMovie.
Okay.
iTunes. iMovie.
iMovie.
Double tap to open.
This is an app that you really should think about using. There's a lot you can do with it. If I was going to show you how to use that app, it would probably be another series with 2 or 3, probably like 3 episodes to it. Because you can edit with this, you can add stuff. There's a lot to it. So I'm not going to get into that right now because I'll be here all night. But let me know if you want. I'll do a review the best I can. It's not 100% accessible, but it is doable. It is definitely doable.
Pages.
Get iMovie if you don't have it.
Dropbox.
Dropbox.
Double tap to open.
If you don't have Dropbox, I'm going to tell you something. I've never done the reviews yet on, some other ways you can edit videos and do videos. Dropbox comes in really, really good use if you do videos and you have a computer. There's a lot to it, but maybe I'll do something on that. Why I use Dropbox when doing YouTube videos. Okay.
Effectica.
There's
double tap to open.
Effectica.
Intro maker. Intro maker.
Intro maker.
Intro mate. Double tap to open.
Intro mate.
Prime video. Double tap to open. Video lab. Double tap to open. Video lab free.
Video lab
Double
free.
tap to open. Videorama. Double tap to open.
Backpack.
Double tap to open.
This app is really good, you guys. It is a paid app. I've done some stuff on it, so look at some of my recent videos in like the last month. You'll find a couple videos I did on Backpack. It's a really good app, but you gotta have a computer and some different settings and all that if you want to use it actually in on your videos. The way I make backpack work is because I got a mixer.
YT Studio. Rootle. YT Studio. Rootle. Video Typer.
Video Typer.
Double tap to open.
That's a good one. I love Video Typer. You know how on videos you start them and it's got the sound of the old style typewriters? That's what that is. You can do some typing in the beginning of your videos. I've done some like it, actually. You might have seen that.
Filmmaker Pro. Double tap to open.
Filmmaker
Space.
Pro. It's a good app.
Add music to video. Screen record. Add music to video.
Add music to video.
Double tap to open. Screen recorder.
Screen
Double
recorder.
tap to open.
Another good one.
Video shop.
Video shop.
Double tap to voice. Creator. Double tap to creator. Double tap to open.
That's a list of just some different apps that you can download, you can play with. I can't remember. I think all those are free. Now, the unfortunate part is this. There's a lot of the times you find these apps and they end up working out good, but then to be able to add like extra stuff in with that app, they want you to, pay for an upgraded version of it. And that's okay, because the way I see it, if the app works good for me, if it allows me to have even more freedom or fun with my videos, it's worth $1 to me. It's worth $2 to me. The one app.
Voice. Creator. Page. Anchor. Radar. Smart. Join. Me. Backpack. Double tap to open.
That's a $9 app. I used to not be big about paying for apps, but I paid for that because there's so much freedom with it. A lot of freedom with it. And being this is the last episode of the series, I'll show you why. Okay? I just opened up Backpack.
Had one loaded with air horn. Adjustable.
Check this out.
Double tap to play. Triple tap to crossfade audio. Double tap and hold to edit. Swipe up or down with one finger to adjust the value.
You don't necessarily got to have a mixer, but you'll have to have your computer adjusted to be able to pick up your phone. If you want me to do a video on this, I will, on how to use this without a mixer, because there is a way. But check it out.
Pad 1 is playing air horn. Time remaining 0, 1. Adjustable. Pad 14 loaded with S_methods. Cushy. Adjustable.
I use this sometimes.
Double tap to play. Triple tap to crossfade audio. Double tap and hold to edit. Swipe up or down with one. Mic is off. Button.
This might
double tap to enable.
It should. Okay, so I know that rings a bell, because actually I'm going to be closing out this episode with this app. I hope that this review, I hope that this series was helpful to you. I hope that it allowed you to learn a little bit more on different things you can do. Just because you're visually impaired, it doesn't mean you can't do a video. There's options, and when I come across options, I want to be able to help you and make them options available, teaching you how to do it. So follow us on Twitter at Lounge with John. You got any questions, just shoot me a message. I'll be glad to answer anything you might want to know. If there's something you want me to do a review on, let me know. I don't mind doing that. We're here to help out each other. That's what it's about, right? So I appreciate you guys. If you guys did like this and you thought I did a good job, if you don't mind, give us a thumbs up. Tap that subscribe button. Click on the bell, set your notifications, all that good stuff. And I'll be looking forward to doing more series with you guys on the Blind YouTubers How-To series. All right? You guys take care and have a good day.